Hey guys, and welcome to another video. If you're new here, I'm Kelly, and today's video is the start of my 2021 Project Pan. If you've been with me for a while, I do tend to like to do a Project Pan kind of every year. I think I started in like 2017 or 2018. I started one in 2019, tried to kind of start one at the end of 2020 and fell off. Anyway, I like the idea behind Project Pans because I like the idea of using up makeup in my collection. I know there are some people where they have a product and they're like, ooh, I don't want to use this up because it's expensive and I paid this much money for it and I don't want to have to repurchase it. That's not me, okay? Your girl likes to use her makeup up. I like to spend my money on makeup and then I like to get my money's worth and use it up completely. But sometimes I have a hard time doing that. So this video is also a collaboration with my very good friend Kara C here on YouTube. If you're not already familiar with her, I will have all of her information listed down below. We have actually collaborated a few times together, and she reached out to me and asked me what I thought about doing a joint Project Pan and to be accountability partners. And I was like, yes, of course, because if you know me, I need an accountability partner. That is why before I had Brielle, when I actually worked out, I did CrossFit, because there were people to motivate me, to make sure I was showing up, to hold me accountable. I need that. I always have these intentions of starting Project Pans, of starting books, of starting working out, and then if I don't have someone doing it with me, I fall off the bandwagon. So when Kara said, do you want to do it together? I said, yes. However, this is the very first rolling Project Pan that I will be doing. Kara and I are not new to project panning, but we both talked about how in the past we would choose a certain amount of products and stick with those products throughout the year. But I think that can kind of be why project panning can feel a little boring sometimes. So I suggested doing a rolling project pan where we start with a certain number of products and we start to use them, and if we use them up or get bored with them, we take them out and we substitute it for something else. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start a rolling Project Pan together. This is going to be our introduction videos. We're filming them separately, but we also thought that it would be fun maybe in like a month or two to maybe do a live together on her channel and kind of update you and let you know how we're doing. We don't have a set like every month, every other month. We're gonna kind of play it by ear. So definitely make sure you're subscribed to both Kara and myself, because when we do an update video, it may very well be a live, and Kara is more familiar on lives than myself. I've actually never done a live on my channel. So at least for the first live or two, they'll be over on hers, and then maybe I'll get brave in the summer and do a live on mine. But definitely stay tuned. We're kind of going with the flow. And if you want to do this Project Pan with us, let me know in the comments the products that you're picking. Now, Kara and I did say that we felt like we wanted to keep it under 10 because we really want it to be attainable and we really want to see some progress. I have been chatting for over 3 minutes, so let's just get into the video. I always do this. I always forget to introduce myself. And I don't think I really introduced Kara that well. I feel like you guys know her because we've collaborated before, but if this is your very first video and you're not familiar with Kara, Kara is my friend from the north, my Canadian friend. She is beauty, brains, the occasional F-bomb. She is a lawyer, she is a mommy, and she is one of the people who really welcomed me with open arms into this YouTube community. When I came back to YouTube after taking some time off, I knew that I really wanted to build like genuine friendships, and I really wanted to feel a sense of community, because in the past, YouTube was kind of lonely for me and I didn't really feel like I belong. And one thing that you don't always see in the YouTube space is how some people aren't super welcoming. I mean, I've never had anybody like be mean to me. Like, people haven't like been ugly or said like, I don't want to talk to you or anything like that. But there are people who kind of give you the cold shoulder, or they're just not very warm and accepting when you first talk to them. And Kara is the opposite of that. From the jump, Kara welcomed me with open arms. She was so warm to me. I think she was like one of my first Marco Polo friends, and she just really made me feel like I belonged and gave me a sense of community, and that's why I love her so much. So that's Kara. If you're new to my channel, if you're coming from Kara's channel, thank you for being here. My name is Kelly. I live in Texas, so Kara and I are very far apart, sadly. I am a teacher, I am a mom, I have a daughter, she's almost 2 years old, and I'm just obsessed with makeup. I'm a beauty junkie. I love makeup. I love all things makeup and beauty. But let's go ahead and get into the project pan. So here are my products. I kind of have a little bit of everything. One thing that I want to include is this Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. This is the mini size, and I've had this since last summer, and in all honesty, it should not take me this long to use this product. Really, this is a mini. But I just forget to use it, y'all. I just forget to use it. When I was doing my 12 days of makeup in December, I talked about overhyped and underhyped products, and I put the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream as an overhyped product. I don't think it's bad. I don't dislike it. It smells good, but I just forget to use it. I just forget to use it. So I've had it for a long time. It should be gone now. I have it in my bathroom. It's been in my bathroom, but I need to use this when I get out of the shower. I typically reach for my Nivea Enriched Moisturizing Cream. I don't know, it's in a blue tube. Makeup Shayla talked about it. It's at the drugstore, but I need to use this little guy up. So I thought I'm gonna put him in my project pan. This is something that I think is attainable. I can just use it after my showers. I just need to remember. But if it's in my project pan, maybe I'll remember. Another thing that a product that I love, I even mentioned it in my Instagram. On Saturdays, I do a Saturday standout product. This was the very first product that I mentioned, and I like it. It's the Laneige Sleeping Mask, the Lip Sleeping Mask. It's a little mini, again, and I love it. You can see here, I'll do some product close-up shots too, but you can see here, I can kind of see the bottom. And I've had this for a while, and I use it sometimes, and I really like it. When I put it on at night, I can still feel it on my lips in the morning. It's very hydrating. This is attainable, and I wanted a couple successes because some of these feel unattainable, okay? So that's why we're putting this in here, because it's attainable. I'm gonna use it every night, and I'm gonna use it up. Now this is something that I would purchase the full size of. I said that I had a project pan toward the end of 2020 that I failed at miserably, and a couple of these products I think I had in there. So the first is a powder. I want to use up my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I categorize my makeup as pre-Brielle, my daughter, and post-Brielle. And this product, this powder product, I think is a pre-Brielle. I think I had this before she was born, and she'll be 2 in April. So this is like my third container of it, and I feel like it's probably more than halfway gone. I think it's like sticking to the sides because it's so old, but I don't think it's gone bad. Like, it's not giving me a reaction or anything. I just want to use it up. I just want to use it up. I don't have a ton of powder products in my collection. I've been wearing the Hourglass Veil Primer. I got that for my birthday, a smaller size, and I really like that one, and I'm finding that I like that one more than my Laura Mercier, but I want to use this guy up. Like I said, I think this is my third container. I've used it up in the past, so I know I can do it. I just need to do it. A primer that looks like I have not even used it is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. And this is another pre-Brielle item, I think. This is a smaller size. When they came out with the silk canvas, I knew I wanted to use it, but I got the smaller size when it came out, and it looks like I've barely even touched it, and I use it often. I typically go in with an all-over face hydrating primer, and then I take this and put it where my pores are a little bit larger and on my forehead where I have my forehead lines, and it just looks like I don't even have a dip in this. So I'm not even trying to necessarily use this completely. I just want it to look like it's been used, okay? I want a big dip in it. I want to see some pan. I want to see the bottom of the container. So we're going to put it in my project pan, and we're going to hope that we can do it. Those two, I would say, are doable, but it's going to take me a little bit of time. Another one that's doable but may take me a little bit of time is my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I don't think this is a pre-Brielle item, but I've definitely had it for over a year. And with it being a product that goes on your eyes, I don't know that you necessarily want a product that goes on your eyes for that long. It says you should only have it for 6 months, so I probably shouldn't even be using it, but when I squeeze it, like this is like where it is and how much I have left. So it's almost done. I think if I use this as my only primer, I have a couple primers. If I use this as my only primer, I think that I may be able to use this up by our first check-in. So we're gonna hope. Now the next 3 could take me some time and I may or may not be successful. One that may be in here like the whole time from start to finish is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. Now this is the mini size. I love this bronzer. It's the bronzer that I'm wearing today. I do have another one underneath, but this is pre-Brielle. It's a pre-Brielle product and I wanna use my makeup, y'all. I wanna use my makeup. So I'm gonna put this in my project pan and hopefully by the end of the year we have major pan. This is probably an item, I picked a few items that I thought I'd be able to like use up and roll out and pull new products in, but I think this is one that we're gonna see from start to finish. So there we have that. I also am putting my Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk in here because this is one of the longest, well, how do I say this? This is one of the lip liners that I've had in my collection the longest. Now recently I did get the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude. So if you want to compare the sizes, okay, Iconic Nude is brand new. So I'm already almost halfway with my Pillow Talk, but I just feel like I can probably use it up. I think I've had this lip liner for maybe like 2 years. I think it's a pre-Brielle. So I mean, I do kind of want to use it up. I really like Pillow Talk. It's a perfect everyday shade. It's the lip liner that I have on right now, and I think we can do it. I think if I like put it in my work bag and consciously use it every single day, then we can use it up. But it's just going to take me a while, I think. So that's in my project pan. And my last product is the lip gloss that I've had in my collection the longest. I didn't choose a lipstick because I mentioned that I recently came back to YouTube. I took a year off, and when I came back in the summer of 2020, I had to get rid of a ton of my lip products. So a lot of my lip products are newer, and I didn't want to pick a product just to say that I had a lip product. I wanted to pick products that I genuinely want to see progress with and that I can be successful with. But this Buxom White Russian lip gloss I've had for a really long time. You can see it's down to here. I plan to mark it with a permanent marker, and I'm not saying that I want to use this up, but if I can get to the halfway point, if I can get halfway down, that would make me feel good. So that's my goal with this product. I'm hoping that if I put it with my Charlotte Tilbury lip pencil and throw another lipstick in there and kind of use it day to day at work, that I can get some progress. But that's my plan, is I want to get down to the halfway point. But that's it. I'm starting with 7 products because I really want to be successful. I really want to make a dent in my collection. I want to use the makeup that I have. So I thought that it would be good to start with these 7 and to see how I do. And Kara can hold me accountable and you guys can hold me accountable. So definitely, if you're gonna do a project pan with us, let me know in the comments down below what products you are panning. I don't know if we'll be back in February. It may be March-ish by the time we come back, but definitely make sure you're subscribed to Kara and to me, and we'll both let you know when we are gonna come back and update you on these products. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would love to have you subscribe, stay a while, project pan with us. And I can't remember if I told you in the beginning of my video or not, but I'll remind you if I said it already. In the month of January, I'm doing a whole month of nothing new here. We are not talking about new makeup, we're not buying new makeup, we're not reviewing new makeup. January is a whole month of nothing new. I got that idea from Mandy Leah here on YouTube. I will link her in my description box down below. But I saw Mandy Leah do a whole month of nothing new in August of 2020. And then in going back on her channel, she also did it in January of 2020. And in one of her recent videos, I saw that she's gonna do a whole month of nothing new in January of 2020 as well. But I liked that idea because you know what? We did a lot of shopping. We had the Sephora VIB sale, we had Black Friday and Cyber Monday, we had Christmas, we all have new makeup. So now I want to use it. So we're panning, we're talking about what we have in our collection, and January is a whole month of nothing new. So definitely make sure you're subscribed. I have some fun videos coming at you. Thank you, Kara, for being my accountability partner and holding me to it. I'm gonna go run to Kara's channel. I'm gonna watch and see what project she's panning because we haven't talked about it. And then that way I can hold her accountable. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.